Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is an E75TS. It's a Tier 8 German premium heavy tank. It's located on the north spawn of Redshire and it's under the command of Steel Mike. Now, excuse my voice. This was one of the tanks that was in the loot boxes over Christmas, and yes, this is from the start of the holiday ops period. Yes, during the start of December. And well, this is the first game that Steel Mike played in this tank. Now, a lot of people, when they found out they were getting an E75, thought that they were getting the Tier 9 monster, but no, this is not that tank. This is actually it's kind of cross, a hybrid between the Löwe, which was cancelled in 1942, and the other one, well, the Tiger II. It's they were trying to actually generate a tank which was an Invictus series tank, kind of upgrade of the Tiger II, and this one mounts a 105mm gun, and it can do 360 alpha. It's got very hard armor at the front. In fact, that mantlet's very difficult to penetrate, but it does have a weak spot, of course, that lower plate, which is very much like the Löwe in many ways. So treat this as a Löwe and don't aim for the turret, try to aim for the lower plate if you can. Anything fired at the upper plate will probably bounce off. Oh, and he's up against the 703-2 straight away. Now that's somebody who was lucky in the loot boxes, because they got the tank that everyone wanted to get straight off the bat. When he bounced around from that 122mm tank, and in fact it was an APCR round as well, so it just goes to show that this tank is very difficult to pen. Oh, now he's pulled out and bounced around from a T28 Prot, but he did take a round in the rear from the 703 version 2. And instead he's decided to join the 703-2 of his own team, who's fighting on this corner. Oh, don't back, don't go, don't block him. You get people get very upset if you block them. In moments like this, it can be, well, yeah, painful. Okay. Ouch! Takes another round from the 703, but it's a low roll this time, and that means the 703 is now reloading, and that means our 703 can go to town on the enemy, and he did. It looks like he fired sequentially there, which meant he got 2 rounds into the enemy 703. Well, we've only got 1 round into the T28 Prot so far. He's trying to go high this time. Use that rock for cover. Be careful. He's got a 120mm gun, remember? Oh! Didn't go through! But the 703 is going to have a go, and yes, he's got him. But now we've got the rear of these enemy tanks, and they're not really too happy about this. In fact, we've got the sides. I think our 703-2 is probably reloaded by now. He's probably ready for it. He's taken a round through one of his guns. And, oh, they're all coming around this side to face us now. Okay, so we're going to shoot down on top of them. I don't counsel going up that spot that often, because it does make you vulnerable to Arty. That is quite an easy spot to fire at. Now the super pushing took advantage of the fact that we just fired to poke his head round the corner. VK goes down though. He overcommitted. Oh, it's good enough to punch through that upper plate now. That's pretty good. Okay, he's loaded. It's a 703-2, remember, around the corner. And we took one through the tracks. We've repaired it, pulled back. Now I think he's going to try and catch them from 2 different angles. Catch them in the crossfire. So Steel Mike's going to go round the other side and divide their fire, put one into the rear. Only trouble is that KV4 is anticipating this. Here comes the 703. Didn't get that one in, but we bounced the round that came from him. We've been joined by a Wizzy 1201 FT, the tank destroyer. He's got a rather nice gun as well. Okay, we're loaded the APCR. Nice one, right through the side, but we did take a round in return, and he got the better exchange. But I think the Wizzy 120's decided to poke his head round the corner and thought better of it and coming back. Okay, our 703 is still having a good time, so we might be able to get him in the rear now. Oh, didn't get it on this occasion. Reload time is 9.07 seconds. That Wizzy 120 is in grave danger if he keeps doing that, because I'm pretty sure that 7032 will make him overcommit and get him around the corner, and then we'll lock him down with one shot. And he's gone done it. He's gone and done it. And we got the rear of the KV4, so we took him out, and the 7032 gets killed by our Wizzy 120. So he did okay. He did okay. I thought he was just trying to overcommit him, and that way he could actually put one shot into him to lock him down, and then fired the next shot in to finish him off. But he did okay. Okay, we've got an SC-130 PM, and oh, Charioteer. Go for that first. Yes, nice shot. Unfortunately, we just lost the 7032, but that means the SU-130 PM is reloading, and he's taken one up the ass, and he's out the game. That means there's only two enemies left, a Progetto 46 and an IS-3A. And we've got some armchair generals telling us what to do. Somebody in an ELC Evan 90 who was killed very much early on in the game, and he's now decided he is going to direct the battle. Well, yeah, I think that's a no-no. Go for it. Take him out. First battle, remember, this is first battle. Hello, Mr. IS-3. Takes one, 418 high roll. Now he realizes he's surrounded and there's absolutely no hope of surviving this one. Took that round for 343, so two shot now. He's been a one shot now. Go for it. Take him. Yes! Unfortunately, we took a round from a Progetto who's obviously over by the bushes. He's fired two shots. And we've been asked to platoon. We've got 5 kills. And the person who asked us to platoon was the ELC Evan 90. The armchair general. Well, there's only one enemy left. I don't think he's in that position. They're saying, oh no, they're trying to direct the Striv to go up on top of the hill. Yes, it's still that armchair general. He's pinging the map like mad. I am died. I am died. Yes, that's what Klaus says. He's quite right too. If you're dead, don't try and give other people advice. Well, the UDES has got into the cap. I think the Progetto's the other side. He's somewhere over to the west. I felt that was the direction the shell came from. If so, he's going to be in that tree line or the bushes over to the west side. Now it's good for the UDES because there's a dip here. He can actually sit on the corner there on that dip, and it's always worth remembering that, especially if they've left the camp open like this lot. He's left the cap open, and we're now asking the strip to come down join us, I think. And that's it, victory. And the victory came because the UDES killed the last enemy tank. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's a first class tanker for Steel Mike in his first battle. Yes, not bad performance indeed. You can see he's got the scrolls underneath, and you only get that once on the first time. So first class tanker. He also managed to get a Reaper because he took out enemies with a single shot each consecutively, a fire for effect, a fighter badge, a shell proof, a master gunner, and he also got a bruiser medal for getting these 5 critical hits. He got 6 in this one, but he actually also survived a enemy round from the Progetto, which bounced off him when he had less than 10% of his hit points left, and he also got a steel wall for blocking the most damage in that game, receiving the most shots, and his win rate from that game was 4,760. Very good indeed. Let's have a look at the team scores. Yep, he did get the highest damage on his team, but not the highest damage overall. That Progetto managed to get it. He got the high caliber for 3,797 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, oh, well, Steel Mike managed 3,325, by the way. And when it came to kills, they both shared the same spot. The Progetto and Steel Mike both managed 5 kills apiece, and the IS-3A managed 3. When it came to base XP, it was the 703 version 2 did well, 1,292, but Steel Mike was only just behind him with 1,273. And this kind of indicates that the bar was set very, very high, very early on in the holiday ops, because this was basically the first day the holiday ops started. Steel Mike bought some loot boxes, received his E75TS and took it out for a spin, and this is what happened. So in order for it to be that high already, I suspect that there was a lot of people playing that tank that day, but it's still a very noteworthy result. Let's have a look at detail. He fired 18 rounds, got 15 direct hits and 11 penetrations, damage of 3,325 hit points, of which 334 were at more than 300 meters. That was a shot on the Charioteer, and he was lucky because he got a good roll. 11 hits received from the enemy, 4 of which were penetrations, 7 non-penetrations, and he blocked damage of 1,820 hit points. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 5, and did 370 hit points of damage assistance, and got 6 capture points while he was in the cap waiting for that UDES to kill the Progetto. 99,515 credits from the game, which shows that this tank is a good earner. 38,811 from holiday ops, total 138,326 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply he still took away 91,201 credits. He picked up 1 bomb for getting the steel wall, and 1,909 XP times 2 for the first victory, got 191 for this being a premium vehicle, and took away 4,010 experience points altogether. I wouldn't be disappointed about getting an E75TS. I think a lot of people thought when they played it the first time, oh, it's a very mediocre tank. It's not like the Lerva, and it's certainly not like the E75, but it actually is quite a decent tank if you remember that it's actually got very good armor at the front. So long as you conceal that lower plate and play it like a fragile lower body but a decent turret, then yes, you can get good results with it, just as Steel Mike did. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thanks very much for watching.